Hello, I'm Craig Crabtree, Senior Vice President and General Manager of Equifax Mortgage Services. First, thank you for taking the time to watch this informative video. We're excited about the Fannie Mae DU validation service that includes verified consumer income, employment, and 4506T tax transcript information from Equifax. We know that regardless of whether or not your organization currently uses any of these verification solutions from Equifax, you likely have some questions about our role in Fannie Mae's new service, which brings more transparency, liquidity, and operational efficiency to the loan process. Not all verification services are built at the same level of quality. Our hope is that this video will not only help to provide answers to your questions, but will arm you with the information you need to start leveraging the investment-grade verification solutions we have to offer. If you have any questions after viewing this video, feel free to reach out to your Equifax representative or visit our online resource center at equifax.com/DU validation. Thank you for your time, and most of all, thank you for continuing to put your trust in Equifax.
Today, the mortgage industry focuses on tighter lending standards and increasing regulations, many of which center around ensuring potential borrowers can afford to repay the mortgage loan they're being given. For lenders, this means proving proper due diligence in making this determination. While the intentions of tightened standards and regulations are for the overall good, they can be overwhelming for mortgage professionals. In addition to complying with these ever-evolving requirements, lenders have found the need to improve the consumer experience. Today's consumer, no matter the generation, doesn't want to be inconvenienced. We live in a society where we expect things in life to move quickly and seamlessly. The expectation for the mortgage loan process is no different. In the latest move to help ease the load for lenders and to make the loan process less burdensome for consumers, Fannie Mae has introduced the DU validation service. In an effort to help streamline and add certainty to the underwriting process, Fannie Mae has officially integrated verified consumer income and employment information from Equifax into its desktop underwriter, or DU, platform. Additionally, Equifax also offers account check by form free, which is also included in the DU validation service. If you're asking yourself, what does this mean for me? You're not alone. But before we explain the process and benefits, let's first start with information about the Equifax solutions that are eligible for the DU validation service. This includes the instant income and employment verification delivered via the Work Number database. The Work Number contains payroll information from thousands of employers nationwide. The information is updated every time an employer processes payroll, so that you always receive the most up-to-date information possible. Also included is the manual income and employment verification. If an applicant's information is not available instantly on the Work Number database, a trained Equifax agent will deploy consistent business rules to reach out to the applicant's employer to fulfill the verification on your behalf. The third and final solution that is eligible for Fannie Mae's new service is the IRS income verification, also known as the Equifax 4506T tax transcript service. The IRS income verification delivers income that has been reported to and received by the IRS. Obtaining the previously mentioned verifications from Equifax will allow you to begin participating in the DU validation service, meaning you will be eligible to receive an income and employment validation from Fannie Mae. You will no longer have to collect and provide applicant pay stubs, W-2s, and other pay-related documentation for any loan for which Fannie Mae has provided this validation. The verification output from Equifax will replace those traditional paper documents. Additionally, the DU validation service is designed to enhance your loan origination controls, adding efficiency to the underwriting process and certainty around data input into DU, reduce potential income fraud exposure in the underwriting process. Today, many lenders verify an applicant's income themselves. Leveraging an independent third party like Equifax can help you reduce fraud exposure in the application phase. Simplify the process for consumers. Home applicants today often have to provide W-2s and pay stubs when applying for a home loan. With the DU validation service, income and employment that has been independently verified by Equifax will be provided to Fannie Mae upon request. Where a validation is received, your applicant may not be required to provide these documents. Meet consumer expectations in a fast-changing market. Technology is evolving and consumers' expectations are changing. The DU validation service can help you provide an experience that consumers have come to expect. In a world where they increasingly do banking and business on mobile devices, expect quick answers, and don't want the headache of providing scans, faxes, or paper documents. Streamline operations. The DU validation service will institute third-party verification of income and employment as part of the initial underwriting process. As a result, a validated loan can be processed in a more automated and streamlined fashion, potentially reducing the time to underwrite a loan and help enable a quicker time to close. To enable the passing of information from Equifax to Fannie Mae, we have created what is called an audit by loan number, or ABLN. By definition, ABLN is the transaction that allows Fannie Mae to request an audit copy of a completed verification from Equifax. Fannie Mae will only be able to request audit copies of verifications that are associated with loans that have been submitted to DU. It is important to know that before Fannie Mae can initiate the ABLN transaction, you are required to activate the appropriate institution ID. Additionally, you must formally opt into the program with Equifax. By opting in, you are giving Equifax permission to release audit copies of your completed verifications to Fannie Mae. Before the ABLN process can be initiated, an eligible verification must be ordered from Equifax. When ordering, it is important to include the loan number in the appropriate field. The loan number entered during the ordering process must match the loan number entered into Desktop Underwriter. Once Equifax completes the verification, the transaction will be stored and ready for an audit copy to be delivered when Fannie Mae submits the request. Upon request, Equifax will release an audit copy of the completed verification to Fannie Mae. The audit copy will be provided based on Social Security number plus loan number, which is why it is so important that the loan number entered when ordering the verification matches the loan number entered into DU. Once an audit copy is received, Fannie Mae can review the verification details and provide a validation message via DU. If the information was validated, you will include the verification and/or the tax transcript received from Equifax in the loan file to serve as documentation. If the information was not validated, the message received via DU will indicate the documentation that is still required. Fannie Mae has designed the DU validation service in an effort to provide lenders with improved processes that add an enhanced level of certainty to the loan origination process. We are proud that Fannie Mae has asked us to join them on the journey to make this possible. For more information about how verified consumer income and employment plays a part in this initiative, contact your Equifax representative or visit www.equifax.com/DU validation.